I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. That's a site with curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read. It's going to help you find work more quickly. Now, I wanted you to take a couple of minutes to think of LinkedIn for a moment. And I don't care whether you're junior or senior. I think LinkedIn has fallen prey to its own success. And it has confused people and distracted people from the core of being effective on LinkedIn. You see, most people get the idea that there are recruiters out there who are looking for talent and that their profile has to be good. But it needs to be really good for what you want to be found at. So think, number one, in terms of the all-star level of LinkedIn reputation for how your profile is filled out, because frankly LinkedIn prefers people who hit that ranking. I also want you to think in terms of SEO, in terms of LinkedIn, search engine optimization, because LinkedIn fundamentally is a search engine that's searching an enormous repository of database information about people. And how it chooses you, well, no one really knows exactly how it chooses people, but we know that there's a preference for all-stars. We know that there's a preference for people who are active on LinkedIn. And we know, well, a couple of different things. That if the keywords for what you do are prevalent in your profile, you will be more likely served up. Why? Because when recruiters are searching, here's how they do it. They search by people within a specific geographic area who have a specific, have a or a group of specific keywords in their resume or in their profile. And then they may go to education. They may use the option, which I think is dumb, of junior, mid-level, senior, executive to choose people to actually examine. Once they get the search results, they may do a quick Google search of the individual before actually contacting them. You know, they'll look at your profile, they'll see what your name is. The headline under your name is who you work for. Look for something that confirms the keywords, because after all, you can use, sorry, I'm just making sure I'm telling you the right thing. Yeah, Control F, is it? I'm just looking at my browser for a sec. They'll use the find feature in their browser to look for the keyword in your profile, especially if it isn't obvious to them, and attempt to confirm that you have that background that they want. Part of the way they're going to measure that is repetition. If it's only used one time that they can find 4 years ago, like a person I was talking to yesterday who wanted to be marketed as a leader or a manager, and the only time that they had really led was about 6 years ago, they're going to struggle in terms of being found. Now, also, and this is a subtlety, not all recruiters are using the LinkedIn Recruiter product. The LinkedIn Recruiter product opens up the entire database of choices on LinkedIn. Some people use lesser accounts. And for you, I also want you to think in terms of how to build out your network. Because when you think about it, you're only able to reach as many people as your first and second level connections in order to do your networking. And as a result, you're limited by the size of your network. And it's not just simply the magic 500. And I was reading something about how Reid Hoffman, in days of old, when he noticed that people were trying to game the system by just building up their numbers, decided that on the profile page, they would only do 500 plus because they didn't want there to be a competition for numbers of people. So it only shows 500 plus. You want to get as many people into your network as it opens up avenues of contact for you as you're building things out. And although LinkedIn used to promote itself for the people who you know well, who you want to stay connected with, well, when you're job hunting, you want to go beyond those people. You want to get to people who your network knows who you don't. And with the new LinkedIn messaging feature, which lets you know when people are online, it is But messaging, by the way, is terrific. The old product was awful. This one is a really nice little product. So I want you to think of how you can be found within this database using SEO. And if you're not sure what the keyword terms are that people would use to find you, look at job ads on job boards. You'll start to notice in the requirements area and in the description of the role, certain words, certain terms start to repeat themselves. If you think of your profile in this way, if you start writing for LinkedIn and using the blogging platform to get yourself known as well and share that information because it's becomes Googleable. I can't believe I said that word. People can find you through Google. You will have gone a long way towards standing out from your competition. Hope you found this helpful. If you're interested in my coaching you, reach out to me at thebiggamehunter.us. There are tabs on the top that talk about my services to help job hunters. Also, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/thebiggamehunter. Mention that you saw this. I'd love to know that when I'm helpful to people. And contact me on Facebook, facebook.com/no BS coaching advice. Hope you have a great day. Take care.